Alright, so if you're anything like me and you just bought an Edelbrock Intake, Edelbrock Carb, and you're wondering what goes where and what holes to fill, like with the plug kit, I'm going to show you exactly what you got to do. So, first off, this is my setup. This is how I'm looking right now. I'm putting everything together and getting it right. This water hose, I mean not water hoses, this water fitting onto your intake, part number from Summit is right there. And that goes to like your heater core, you know, runs back in there, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. That's this part number right here. And then for your pipe plug kit, to plug off this hose and this hose, I got those right here from Summit. Is that number right there. So I'm going to be able to plug all these off and be able to put this together like it should be. I also bought the brass fitting that goes in the back. Got that from O'Reilly's. I'll give you the part number to that in a minute, but I'm gonna run a hose from there all the way to there for my brake booster. Then I'm trying to think what else I got. Also, for my spring return that goes here, that runs down to here, I also got that from Summit. So that's the part number right there for that. So that's gonna help you be able to hook up your springs. I also got this bracket right here. I'll put the part number probably in the video somewhere. I'll try to stick it in there, but I got that from Amazon. So that'll help hold this real nice and tight. I was having problems. I didn't know exactly where to like tighten up the bolts at because it had so much play in it, but I just pushed it all the way back, tightened it up as tight as I could, made sure it was nice and sturdy, and then I'm gonna hook up my springs and see what kind of play I have once I actually have it like hooked up the right way, you know. What else did I get? I think that's it for now, but I also got these. These are the springs I'm gonna run, and this is the part number. It's Dorman. That's the part number. These are your return springs. That's gonna go from there to down here once I put that bracket on, with this bracket right here. So that's gonna look nice. I'll try to make a video of the finished product in a few, but the car's coming along nicely. I got these Chevy head, valve covers, Summit heads, Performer intake, Edelbrock Carb. Got a new distributor. I'm trying to figure out if I wanted to run. A coil, or do I want to do like MSD or something. But I think I'm just gonna run it like it is and just see what happens. And if I need more power later on, then I'm gonna try to get that. But as far as the car, it's coming along nicely. It's all just been sitting over the summer because it's just been too hot to work on it. But once it's done, it's gonna look nice. I also have to drill the hose for my spoiler in this is brand new trunk lid that's all dirty because it's just been sitting. But I'm gonna get that together too. But the car's coming along nice. I'm gonna make sure to try to keep posting on it. I haven't been posting much because I've just been working. But I have a whole chrome kit for this that's gonna make it look real nice. I'm gonna get a brand new power steering pump too because that one's all old and ugly. So I'm gonna get a new one of those, but it's just an update. It's gonna come together real nice in a few. All right, so for my brake booster fitting that goes on the back of my carburetor, I went with a brass one, and it was a Dorman part. This is what I use for that. That's the part number, but it just screws right into the back of there, right into the back of the carburetor. Now I'm gonna run it all the way across to the brake booster. So that's done for the most part. I just gotta get the hose for it. Then for my thermostat, I went with an Edelbrock one. That's the part number right there, 8603. It's 160 degree. So I went with that for my thermostat. Then for my water neck, I wanted a chrome one. So I went with a Mr. Gasket, and that's the part number for that. So that'll be pretty cool once I get it all tightened down. It comes with the O-ring and the bolts, but I also got a gasket. That's the part number right there. I got it's Felpro, and I got that from Summit. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that in a few minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my. I probably won't start it in this video. When I do decide to start it, I'm gonna make a video out of it. But for right now, I'm just putting the things on that it needs. So whenever I run those water hoses up to here, and then to my water pump right here, that come from there. I also got a new fan that I got to put on, but I got to get these off because it comes with straight bolts and a spacer that I got to put on. So I'm not ready to do that just yet, but I also try to make a video on that, or at least include it in this video. I also have my spring on. I was gonna run 2 springs. You know how some people run the spring inside of the big spring, but it was too tight. I think this is plenty tight enough. So that's why I just decided to do the 1 big spring. So that's it so far. It's coming together nice. So as far as fuel goes, I got my mechanical fuel pump, and this line originally ran all the way up. This steel line ran all the way up and stopped about right up in here. So what I did, I took this pipe cutting tool and I cut the pipe all the way down to about up in here, so I can run a rubber line, this fuel filter. This came with the Edelbrock Carb kit. Then I'm gonna run another rubber hose to here. I also have an Edelbrock fuel line adapter that runs from here and it goes under and it comes right here, and it looks pretty cool. I like the chrome on it because, you know, for my engine I like the chrome. Try to keep as much chrome as I can. I dropped my phone, but I try to keep as much chrome as I can on it, so that's gonna look pretty good. But I'm gonna get some more hose clamps and go ahead and finish it up at some point. But I'm running out of time because I got other stuff to do today. But this is as far as I've gotten so far on the car, as far as the motor goes. I'm not running the little valve that goes from, you know, it runs a hose from here to here. I'm not gonna run that. So I gotta figure out what kind of block off I need to put on there, like a little rubber fitting like these or what. And then I think I have to run a hose from here to my distributor where the little red piece is, but I haven't figured that out yet. So I still have to figure out the carb vacuum lines. And this fitting right here, I don't have anything big enough to fit in here to screw it down with. I use a T50 on this one, but I don't have one big enough to screw into here. And that's my bracket right there, put on to the car with the spring, so that all looks nice too. So I'm getting closer and closer. Sooner or later I'm gonna be able to finish this thing and start it up and see what she sounds like. But that's the update so far. So make sure you stay tuned. I'm gonna try to make a video out of this because I know it's a lot of people like me who bought an intake and a carb and didn't know where everything went. So, you know, there you go. So, you know, like and subscribe, help me out. I'm gonna try to keep posting more, but I'll see y'all in the next one.